Chart Topper Radio.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Chart Topper Radio. Now, I know this might seem a little bit of a rushed video, and that is because it is a bit of a rush video. I just wanted to get my quick thoughts out on Montero, Lil Nas X album that came out yesterday. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to set the camera up and everything, so you don't get to see my beautiful face, so I do apologise for that. But before we start, if you like what I'm going to say in this video, give it a like at the end, subscribe. This is just my opinion. This is my opinion of one person that has listened to this album and decided, you know what, I actually kind of like this album, so if you hate it, you can stop watching now. Right, Montero, Lil Nas X. The first thought when I heard this album was, I'm genuinely surprised that I enjoyed it so much, and that's not really an insult to Nas X. It's more of a, I didn't think he had it in him to make a full-on album. I mean, a couple of years ago he brought out an EP. Was it an EP? It might have been. But this is his first debut album, and to be honest, I thought it's just going to be Montero and Industry Babies. That's going to be the standouts of the album. They're going to be my favourite songs. And to be honest with you, I shouldn't have doubted him because he always exceeds expectations, in my opinion, when it comes to the music that he releases. Now, of course, Montero is a great song. It's on there. It's the self-titled song. It's the same name as the album. Obviously, it's really good, and it's the first song that you'll hear on the album. Industry Babies with Jack Harlow is also on there. Another hit song that he's got out at the moment in the charts. But there's a few other gems on this album that I really wanted to talk about, and it really surprised me how much I liked these songs, just because I didn't expect there to be much depth in this album, which there actually is. Another thing that surprised me about this album, and by the way, I've got a cold, if you can hear me sniffling, I really do apologise, is the amount of diversity in this album. You've got a few metal songs on there, which I found to be, well, metal inspired, I suppose. It uses some guitars, some drums. It's like, it's a bit more heavy than what he usually does, which I thought was really interesting, like a direction to go. 100% I did not expect it, but I left the album thinking I want to hear more of this type of music from him. My favourite song on the album, to be honest with you, now, this is a tough one because there's quite a lot, but Sun Goes Down is my favourite song on the album. If you get to go and listen to that, definitely go and listen to it. The longest song on this album is around 4 minutes long. It's called Void. It's another great song. In terms of features, if you're a person who likes to listen to an album for the features, like to see who the artist is working with, you won't find many. But the people that are on this album are absolutely fantastic. You've got Miley Cyrus, who puts in a really good effort on the last song, which is Am I Dreaming? It's one of my favourite songs on the album too. You've got Elton John, I think it's called One of Us, or is it one of me? I do apologise. One of me. I've just looked at my notes. I couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, Elton John is on that song. You might have heard a couple of rumours and all this hype around this song before the album came out, because a few radio stations in the UK anyway played it. I actually quite liked it. Obviously we've got Jack Harlow and Industry Babies. Megan Thee Stallion puts in a good shift on one of the songs. One of the features that actually disappointed me, and this is a criticism of the album, is Doja Cat. Doja Cat for me is one of the strongest artists in the world right now, and for me to not enjoy her feature was an actual genuine surprise for me. I really thought I was gonna enjoy. When I read the track list and I saw that Doja Cat was a feature on the song, I really thought that was going to be one of my favourite songs. But each to their own. I didn't enjoy that song. But that for me is one like sort of downer on an album that's mostly full of positives. I love the way that there's so much. As I said before, diversity in the songs. I love how he just didn't stick to a certain cadence and a certain style, unlike some people that are releasing albums right now, Drake. But yeah, Also, speaking of Certified Lover Boy, that album will set you back about an hour and 20 minutes, which for me is quite a long time to invest into an album that you don't know if you're going to like. But this won't set you back very much. It's got 16 songs on it, and it'll last about 45 minutes. So you can take some time out of your day. If you're on a drive, you can listen to this album in such a short amount of time. I just wanted to get my genuine reaction. I've listened to it a couple of times. I listened to it yesterday, and I've listened to it one more time this morning, just so, usually when you listen to an album for the first time, you're like, oh yeah, it's going to be great, and you're so excited about the album that you don't take into account some of the negatives. So I thought I'd listen to it again this morning. But my opinion on it hasn't really changed that much, to be honest with you. I thought it was very, very good. Dead Right Now, I'm just looking at my notes as well. Dead Right Now is a very, very good song that I recommend that you go and look at. But I do believe the tune with Megan Thee Stallion, and I think there's another song on there, Life After Salem. I believe that would be a really good song in the charts if you decided to release it off the album. Life After Salem is very good. That's another song that had a bit of a metal sort of vibe to it, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that type of style. But guys, that's going to be my thoughts on Montero, Lil Nas X. Just a short little video for you, just to get it out here on Saturday, to just tell you what I think about it. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it an 8. I know that's quite high. It really is quite high, but I really enjoyed it. I think the features on it are very good. I don't think it's too long. I don't think you get bored of it. He really came with the fire for his first debut album, Lil Nas X, and you've got to give him credit for it, in my opinion. If you guys like it, let me know what you think in the comments. If you think that I'm full of shit and you want to tell me why Montero was so bad, then that's absolutely fine as well. You can let me know. But the one thing I will say to you is, can you please like the video? Can you please... I mean, if you don't like it, dislike it. I mean, but don't dislike it, Subscribe to the channel. Go and listen to the album yourself. Let me know what you think. It is basically my final thoughts on this album. But for now, guys, this has been Reese. This has been Chart Topper Radio. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great Saturday. And I hope a lot of that weekend is used to listen to Montero. See you later, guys.
Taking you on a journey through the world of music, from old school hits and classics to today's biggest projects. The only station that covers heavy metal to hip hop and R&B and everything in between. The sound of the people is CTR.